Yeah, I finally have it, the Insta360 Ace Pro. And I of course have my Action 4 with me just to compare that. This is not going to be an in-depth review, this camera against that camera. I just want to see how good the footage is from the Ace Pro, and then I needed to take my Action 4 with me because I think that's the best action camera you can get. I'm filming in 4K 30 standard profile. I set the ISO to max 800 and the white balance is set to auto. So, and sharpness is low, of course. So I just want to see how good this camera is. I've been sick for a week now, so you can probably hear that in my voice. I have a cold and yeah, been laying down for a week, so it haven't been fun at all. But finally I can test the Ace Pro. This is not going to be an in-depth review of it, testing all its functions, but it looks really promising. The colors on the screen looks fantastic. I really like the flip-up screen. I only wish it was a front display where you can see yourself, so it's easier to frame yourself in the shots, because if you're going to do that you have to take the flip-up screen up, and then that's the weakest point. And of course, if you're going to do extreme sports, you don't want to have the flip-up screen up, reframing yourself. And the Action 4, of course, as we all know, has a front touchscreen, which is fantastic, but the Ace Pro looks really promising. 8K camera in a small camera body, that's just insane. The only negative thing is that you can only shoot up to 24 frames a second, so I normally don't do that, but I don't think I'm gonna shoot or film in 8K. I'm gonna test it, of course, but yeah. But the Ace Pro has many cool things. You can stop and start recording and find the clip again and start recording from the same location. That's just fantastic. This camera has AI function, which means that it can do a bunch of stuff, especially in the app. And of course you have pure video mode, which should be fantastic in low light. This is in a low light situation, so I'm not going to do that test today, but I'm going to do it one day. I did get out yesterday and just record a little bit with the Action 4 and the Insta360 Ace Pro. I don't know if I'm going to post the video because it was pitch black. So it wasn't fair against either of these cameras. It was really difficult conditions. But we're gonna walk a little bit, of course, and I'm gonna try and walk and vlog and just see how it is. So this is 4K 30, standard normal color profile. Everything is set to exactly the same, but the Ace Pro do film in HDR, which is supposed to be really, really good, especially in conditions like this. So as you can see, it's winter in Norway. It's cold. It's -3 degrees. It's been snowing a lot last night, so it's just beautiful to wake up to this. We're getting close to Christmas, so yeah, why not? So what do you think about the image quality on the Ace Pro? Sharpness is set to low because I highly recommend setting sharpness in post. It's much better to do that. And for some reason, it seems like the Ace Pro has some kind of face tracking. I don't know if it blur out the background. And of course you have a Leica lens on it, so it should be really, really good. And I can't wait to see how the colors are straight out of camera. The only thing you don't have on the Ace Pro, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, is a real flat color profile. Yes, you have flat color profile, but you don't have a log profile. And of course, the Osmo Action 4 is a 10-bit camera, even in normal color profile. I read that on Dji site, and the Insta360 Ace Pro is only 8-bit, so that's a little bit bad. And of course you have the fantastic magnetic mounting system. I actually think that the mounting system on Dji is a little bit better than the Ace Pro. You have to push it hard on the Ace Pro just to make sure that it fits. But yeah, you can buy a bunch of accessories. So, but it looks good. It looks really good. And of course you have fast charging. So let's walk and vlog a little bit just to see how good the image is. And the stabilization, of course. Yeah. Yeah, so you can definitely say that it's winter now. but it's beautiful. It is, because when it's winter without snow, it's pretty dark and boring. This is much more beautiful and a little bit magical, and especially when we get close to Christmas. So this is a vlogging situation with the Ace Pro and the Action 4. It's slippery here, it's icy beneath the snow, so I have to be careful. So this is, yeah, vlogging with the Ace Pro, and yeah, a side-by-side test, or not a test, with the Action 4, which in my opinion is the king or the leader in the action camera market. When the Ace Pro was launched, a lot of people were comparing it against the GoPro Hero 12, and I don't know why, but maybe it's because GoPro is the leader in the action camera market still. Not for long, I think, but still. And Insta360 wanted people to test the camera against, of course, the leader. But Dji, in my opinion, is better. Much better image quality, much more robust camera. I just like it. It always works. It's going to be fun to see if the Insta360 Ace Pro can compete with Dji, and maybe it's a better camera. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not going to decide now if I'm going to keep the Ace Pro or not. It all depends on how good the camera is, because if I don't like it, I don't want it. It's so easy as that. And that's what I did with GoPro Hero 12. Yeah, a good camera, but I didn't like it. I didn't like especially the normal color profile looked crap, and in low light it was pretty bad. Yeah, crap. The Ace Pro is supposed to have pure video mode, 8K resolution, 4K 120. Yeah, it looks really good, and exactly the same sensor size as Dji Action 4, 1/1.3. So, but it can shoot 48 megapixel stills. That's just fantastic. Dji is, I think that's 12 megapixels. But yeah, this is what you get. What do you think? This is just a quick first test with the Ace Pro. I just want to see how good it is. And I actually like the front screen. Of course, in extreme action sports you will not use that. So that's what I was hoping to get, a screen in front where you can frame yourself. But you don't get that, you just get how long you recorded and battery percentage and stuff like that. Yeah, but so far it looks good. It does. So this is going to be fun. So why not give me a thumb up, and of course subscribe. And if you want to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link is going to be down below. I'm going to do a bunch of tests, and of course, if there's anything special you want to see with the Ace Pro, let me know, and I'm going to do it. I don't have a GoPro camera anymore. I wish I had, so I can test it, but I don't. So yeah, it's just going to be against Dji, and of course I'm going to do a bunch of things with this camera. Take it on city walks. Maybe I should test it against the Pocket 3, which is a fantastic vlogging camera. A bigger sensor, of course, but maybe that's a good test. And of course, a real low light test with the Pocket 3, because that's supposed to be Insta360 Ace Pro biggest advantage. It's supposed to be really, really good in low light. So what do you think about the dynamic range? This is a good day to test that. You have bright light and some shadows and highlights, and the lighting condition is pretty bright, so that's a good test to see how good the camera actually is. On the Action 4 screen I look kind of dark. I really hope the image doesn't look that dark. It looks better on the screen on the Ace Pro. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.